Hi, I'm David Hughes and welcome to my shop. I've been doing woodworking now for over 26 years. And one of the things, if you're like me, that you don't like about woodworking is actually sanding the project. Nobody likes to do that. The reason why, it always seems so tedious, it takes so long, the abrasive is constantly tearing, and it just part of the project that I really don't have any fun doing. Well, I've come across a product that I'd like to show to you that really has changed my opinion about the sanding of the project and made it fun again for me. This is Norton 3X sandpaper. The 3X sandpaper basically means it will outlast all other sandpapers 3 to 1, but it also cuts 3 times as fast. What that means for you is that you can really reduce the time it takes to final sand your product. And we're going to do a side-by-side comparison here so you can really see the advantage of this product. This is what I was using before on my project. This is just regular old aluminum oxide sandpaper. And one of the biggest problems with sandpaper is that the abrasive has a tendency to fall off, as well as it has the potential of transferring the residues back onto my projects. And here's a little test to be able to tell. Take a piece of sandpaper in your shop and go ahead and just crumble that up. You can do a nice tight ball like that and then open it back up. And what you're going to find out, like on this paper, you can actually see where the abrasive has completely fallen off the backside of that paper. What that means is as we start doing our sanding and we hit those sharp edges, or we're pushing hard, or we want to fold it over to get into a tight corner, we're going to lose all that abrasive. That's what really makes Norton products so much better to use. They've applied it onto a different type of paper. This is called P-weight paper. It's very flexible, it's very durable, it doesn't tear as easily, which means it's a very strong product to work with. If we take it and we crumble it up into that same exact tight ball and open it back up, what you're going to see is absolutely no abrasive loss. Anywhere that sandpaper got folded, the abrasive is still in place. That means that when we go to refold that or fold it back down, we never lose any of the abrasive off of those edges. Even if we take it and knock it onto that sharp corner, we never develop that wear line. That's the beauty about that paper. As well as it's not going to transfer any residues or things back onto our project, which is an added bonus, especially if you're working in water-based finishes. Now what I like to do with the paper is, because it is so durable, I can wrap it around a square block of wood and not really worry about the edges getting torn. That means that if I needed to sand a nice flat surface, I can, or I could take that block and use it to soften up that sharp edge without it tearing the abrasive, which means I end up finishing my products a lot quicker and I don't go through as much sandpaper. Now I also want to show you something else here. This is a standard number 2 pencil, and we're going to put a pencil mark down the side of our project here. This is actually 220 grit sandpaper, which is a very fine grit sandpaper, but what it's going to demonstrate for you here is how aggressive this paper actually is. If you notice something here, it only takes a couple strokes to remove that pencil line. Even if I come over here to the sharp corner, I don't have to worry about that abrasive getting torn. It truly makes sanding your project fun again. The Norton 3X sandpaper is available in grits ranging from 60 all the way up through to 220, and I think if you give it a try, you'll be very impressed on how fast and how quick you can finish your projects. For me, it's put a smile on my face, allowing me to finish up these projects very rapidly and make woodworking fun again. I'm Dave Hughes, and thanks for watching.